Presently, I serve as the director in partnerships and strategic initiatives for the Center for High Impact Philanthropy. So that's a leading resource for individual donors and some institutions around how to have more social impact with your gift. But I also serve on the board of a family foundation, and it's one of the largest and oldest in the U.S., and is actually my family's foundation. I'm a fifth-generation family member, so there's some interesting interplay there in my family and my personal passion, and then what I do professionally. For me, it's actually been a journey where my professional and personal passions have overlapped. So I came out of school thinking I want to do something in the social sector, and I really didn't know exactly what I wanted to do, and I've kind of bounced around in a number of opportunities and ultimately have settled in philanthropy. And in so doing, professionally, I'm actually helping family foundations and individual donors think about the impact of their giving. So my very work is helping me help others do good. And then personally, of course, that informs the way that I give and the way that I interact with the world and how I see the world. So there's an interesting overlap that's happening with my life. So when I think about philanthropists doing it particularly well, I think they have a very clear mission and goal with their work, and they're laser-like focused on outputs, outcomes, and impact, and the difference, right, being the duration of the gift and the depth of the gift. One of the things that I think they're doing really well is thinking about cost and actually assessing, is my contribution going to make a difference, and how does my contribution sit in the world of contributions? What else can I bring to this besides my money? And how can I use my leverage, money, time, resources, to actually do more? Regarding entitlement, I think people often, families who have generated, or affluent families generate significant wealth, are worried that their kids are going to be entitled. And so they use philanthropy as an opportunity to teach values and to teach legacy, and I think that's incredibly important. But what too often I hear is that they want their kids to be entrepreneurs, which I think is a buzzword for I don't want them to be entitled. Because in reality, they want them to be successful. If it's a doctor or a teacher or some other terrific profession which isn't particularly entrepreneurial, that would be perfectly fine. But it's sort of a buzzword for this, and a code word for I actually don't want them to be entitled. And I think one of the ways to prevent that entitlement is actually to teach values and teach about others and differences and sort of the blessed life that you have. And one great way to do that is to bring philanthropy in. And you can start doing that really, really early.